I really like planes on Starcraft 2 Protoss, so I'm going to go with a sort of a defensive play here, and hopefully I'll be able to make myself a carrier push. Now, Abyssal Reef, the Abysmal Reef, don't know exactly how this map is called. It's a very kind of a small map. It's just one-on-one map. So one has to be very careful when it comes to expansions, in the sense of, for example, air, because air is super expensive actually, and it's no joke. It's definitely no joke. Now, what I've learned recently is the shift key. So the shift key, it adds stuff. So you can pretty much, for example, hold shift and add a bunch of pylons, as you can see. That is awesome, right? Normally I would just have to wait and do it myself, but this time I don't have to. And if I work on this, I'm sure that it can make my game a lot more efficient. Now, because you have to build stuff really super quick, and these kind of things can mean win and lose, because in the end it's a lot about speed, and that's what this game is all about. It's all about like precision, speed, and so on and so forth. Now, if you heard about these players that make money out of playing this game, and I mean a lot of money, like hundreds of thousands, like they do this full time, like their job is to just play this game and then play it on competitive scene, so that people would see and enjoy. And I'm gonna saturate these fields here. It's probably not worth it, but I just do not expect an attack just yet. So they actually play super fast, and I mean real fast. It's a sort of a maybe 400 actions per minute go when they play, and I find it to be a lot. So I'm gonna go mostly planes. So it's all just kind of a preparation. Don't go much for the stargates. I'm gonna build myself defenses all over here, so that I would be able to defend against some kind of a early push. You see, I made this probe with just holding a shift, build this, another refiner, and then go mining. That is super awesome. And mostly by using like hotkeyed stuff such as locations, I can reasonably easily access stuff. Now we'll go with some static defense here and there, just so that it wouldn't be like a little bit too bad. And then you guessed it right, probably carriers or Tempest. I haven't played Tempest, so I should probably go with that. Just think about it, six of these babies right there, starports. That is a lot of stuff. We don't need to build any more probes just for now. Unfortunately, only one mothership core can be built. And guess what? I need a fleet beacon for the Tempest. So now I can kind of expect an attack, really. And I'm gonna build myself more static defense here. Just because I can afford it. And some more of these violence that may potentially later bring me some advantages, especially using that. Okay, so the fleet beacon is finished and we are going all out Tempest. Now Tempest, as you may see, is nearly as expensive as a carrier. I would actually greatly be kind of a discouraged to go for that. I do not agree that a Tempest should be that expensive, but I don't know. You see, I just kind of believe that a carrier is a super unit, right? But a Tempest, I don't know. As I mentioned before, I haven't played it that much, so but yet, okay. So we have encountered ourselves a some resistance here, I suppose. No. It looks like we did not. I am further going for the Tempest. Now, finally, we got some resistance, and at the same time, it's working out just fine. I'm gonna go for a full 200. And guess what? We definitely need to expand. Otherwise, our ability to produce is gonna go down. And it's going down already, obviously. Upgrades are there. Our army is out there too. And let's see what kind of upgrades you use. So you basically go for some attack and the shields. So we just need to focus on the shields, which is fine, which is exactly what we're doing. Then we have some of these buildings that would increase our ability to produce a little bit quicker. As you may see, it just goes up just so much faster with this boost. in accelerated state. At the same time, the upgrades go out a little bit faster too. And so we are about to move out. Okay. It's strange, but the enemy is not attacking me. Okay. It looks like I do have myself an 18 Tempest. And well, it's nearly finished, so I'm gonna wait until all of them finish it. Just because, you know. And guess what? Did we just encounter something? It looks to me like we almost did. The upgrades are there. We just need enough gas for these upgrades to start coming in. Alright. Now what I need to do is I need to move a few of these troopers here and there to help me mine on my 4th base, so that all of my fields would work at a kind of a rate that is appropriate. So look at that. Look at that. We have 21 Tempest. It's 2-2 upgrades. So that's not bad. Tempest shoots from far away. And they have quite a lot of anti-air, as it seems. And so far the anti-air is quite efficient, as you may see. And their ground army has attacked me very, very ferociously too. So I'm gonna transfer myself to carrier. However, it looks like these Tempests were capable of defeating most of these troops, and the army that they're left with is incapable of defeating us as easily as they would seem to otherwise. In the meantime, I'm gonna go for some static defense, and that's it. Look at that. It looks like we are gonna go for another approach, which is just basically focusing on the carriers this time. So the Tempest went in. We did a lot of damage. I'm surprised with how much damage we actually were capable of achieving there. But I still do not do not believe that they were the best choice. I think that in these kind of scenarios, going for carrier play is incredibly a lot more efficient. Look at that. And I just need to build more of these carriers, that's it. It looks like all the money is spent. The upgrades are out there. We're gonna increase our interceptor levels. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. I almost targeted a bunch of rocks. We do have quite a few carriers here, so we are doing quite a bit of damage here, as you can see. They weren't able to defend against this, and I'm surprised. I don't think Tempest would have had a chance. But look at that, most of the time we did in fact were building stuff. But however, we are running out of resources now, and for good. It looks like they are still building units like roaches that wouldn't be able to attack. Air units? But it's okay. I can't see their upgrades, unfortunately. I wish I would be able to. And so we are going in a little bit deeper, building more carriers, grouping the rest of them, and advancing even further. All levels are 3-3. That is a lot of interceptors. This is their main base. Their hive is soon to go down, as you can see, in just like maybe up to 10 seconds. We destroyed the main hive. Let's see if we have something to build here. Makes carrier launch interceptors more quickly. Obviously, this was an upgrade that we needed to get a lot faster. Okay. I'm spreading out a few of these. It looks like they're trying to rebuild some of these units, but they're just incapable of doing that. Now, they were not spreading southwest, which is good for us. We don't have to think about this a lot. And so we are gonna go north in here, and it says GG, which is fine. Maybe no, I'm gonna go with the Protoss again, and this time we should go for a depth play. So most of the things the same, we're just gonna build more at depth. I'm not even sure if they shoot air units. I don't think that they shoot air units. I do not remember, but we'll see. I know that you can change this logo somehow. I'm just not sure if one needs to have a full version of the game, which I don't have. I'm playing a free version of the game, which obviously opens me to some random PvP, player versus player, when I try to join a game in the lobby. Like sometimes randomly a player will join, and but I'm unable to play unranked or ranked matches. So it's um, it's still mostly versus the AI, which is a good start, I think, to learn how to play the basics. Because what I've noticed is that, like, this non-cheater AI, it's it's not bad. It like won't attack me too early. Sometimes it will with the plane or so, but most of the time it won't. And it gives me like time to get used to stuff.